Thank you, sweets.
You're welcome.
Alrighty, guys. So you bought a Amazon Basics utility cart. You want to know how to put it together. We'll show you how. Take your stuff, take the plastic trash off, right? Throw that away. You don't need it. So we got you need a couple metal pieces, a couple more metal pieces, some screws, and of course your casters. You just toss those in there, put the trash over there. A couple more metal pieces, and then the the shelves. It's kind of what everything's fitting in at the moment. So get all that out, and we're gonna look at some pictures here because I like pictures. Pictures are what helps you put things together. All right, so make sure you drop stuff too, because that's important. If you don't drop things, you're doing it wrong. All right, so first off, these are going to be your bottom pieces. Long, curve, shoots up. All right, and then onto your bottom piece, you're going to have a straight piece attached to that. And you're going to need some of these screws. They did give you tools to put it together with, so we will just be happy with that. Doesn't really show screws in the picture, but that's okay. We don't need all that. All right, so oval and kind of oval, oval and kind of oval. Alrighty, so you're just gonna put that in there, line up those holes. And we're gonna put it together loosely for now. We'll tighten it down later, but for now we don't need to tighten it down. We just need to get the pieces on. That way everything is nice and pretty. All right, so there's one leg. Now your next leg is going to attach right inside the other one, and there's no way to tighten that in. So hip hip hurrah for that. So let's not put that in there yet. Let's find me another straight piece and put the straight piece on. Because you want to do things in a way that makes sense. If you try to hold these legs together with your hand while you're putting everything else together, it's going to be kind of difficult. Alright, next straight piece onto the next leg, and you're just putting the bolt through. Then you're putting the cap nut on the end of it. And we're just doing finger tight for now. We're going to tighten it down later, but right now, just finger tight. Usually you do that so that things move around easily, so that things can be moved to line up right later. Alright, so I got 3 of the legs. There's number 4. And I need another straight piece. Where is it? Oh, buried in there underneath everything else. Okay. Oops. Helps if you, yeah. Oh, I probably should have made sure these were all going the same way. Okay, that one's backwards. Oops, I just dropped that. Oh no. Like I said, drop stuff. That's important. So you do want your screw end to go into this side over here. That way the nutted end is on the inside of the piece you're putting together. That way, nuts on the inside, and I did this one backwards. Of course, the picture doesn't show you that. The picture doesn't even show you putting these in. Words might, but who wants to read all that? All right, now that your legs are together, we're going to take these U pieces here, and let's see. So we want the U piece to go. Okay, as it's facing away from you, U piece goes here. Bolt's going to go in from the side facing you. And then your little nut's going to go on the end of that. So what you got is, it's coming down, jutting out, and then going forward. So now, you got to put another leg on. But see, the leg's got to be just like this one. That's how you tell which leg is going where, right? Alright, so this one's going to match up to jutting away from me. So we get another bolt and another nut. Okay. And you just put that in there, nice and neat. Of course, like I said 100 times on 100 videos, make sure you drop stuff. It's important. If you're not dropping stuff. Yeah, you gotta drop stuff. Alright, now we can set that off to the side for the moment. Because that's going to be the bulk of the build. So, we're going to work on the other side, where it's going to be the same thing as you just did. There you go. Alright, so you got both legs done, right? Nice. Now your next thing is going to be to put one of the baskets on, and it doesn't say which basket's which. So this is your smallest basket. I don't know if that's the top or the bottom. Then you have your medium basket, which that's going to be the middle, right? It's the medium basket. That means middle. Then you got your big basket. So we got to figure out which basket is the bottom, of which it looks like in that picture there that the smallest one is on top, but it doesn't say. So the E, okay, so E is going to be the bottom one, and E is going to be your biggest basket. Okay. Easy enough, just look at pictures. So your biggest basket's going to be the one on the bottom. And we'll just go ahead and dump the rest of these out here so we can get rid of that plastic. And, oh, yeah. So, as simple as it is, real simple. Take one nut off. Actually, you know, it's going to be harder if we take both off, right? Push that bolt through the hole. And just barely put that nut back on there. Now you can take the other nut off. This is why you keep things all loose. I mean, everything's lined up already. Now we can put that through here. Through the hole on the side of the biggest basket. Go ahead and finger tighten that. Finger tighten the other one. Okay. We're done. No, oh, no, we're not. My bad. Now, as she's starting to be held together, you can go ahead and slide the feet together. Make that nice and good. Take the nut off your other side. And did I grab the wrong basket? I don't think I did. I think I'm just, yeah, not lining up right. Okay. I'm just not lining up right, guys. So I'm trying to hold everything. There we go. Alright. Get that through that little itty bitty hole. And just barely put it on. Because you need to move the other leg out to get that other nut off. And why did we put those nuts on in the first place? To hold things together and keep things lined up so you don't juggle it around too much. And you try to hold 3 things at a time to try to line things up. It's not so fun, right? Alrighty. Bottom basket's on. Of course, we'll tighten it down later, don't worry. Now your next step is you're going to take the middle basket, which was the medium sized basket in between the other two. And it has all these as baskets. So we're going to take this nut off. And we're going to go ahead and take the other nut too, since now she's sturdy on the bottom. Now we don't have to worry about juggling too much. So we're going to hold both those bolts in and get those to go through those holes. And then put your nuts back on. And just finger tight here until you get everything together, then you can tighten everything down. I mean, there's no, if you tighten everything down, things are not going to line up. If you do it now. If you leave everything somewhat loose now, everything will be able to jiggle around so it can be straightened up later. Alright, now we can slide this into the holes. And get those nuts on. That's not wanting to stay in the hole. Okay, middle basket's secured loosely. Now it's time to pull all your other bits and bobs up, because you're going to need them for the next step, which is to put the top piece on. Can you see it? Okay, yes you can. We're going to go ahead and take the, let's put the wheels in the middle basket, right? Okay. So top shelf, it's going to be the same thing as the bottom ones, only this time you're actually pushing it through the hole because you didn't have it pre-lined up. Because there was no need to on the top one, because the top one's not holding two pieces together. I mean, it wasn't before, but it is now. And just like before, put those nuts on there. The screws go on the outside, nuts go on the inside, guys. Alright, now you can do the other side. Oops, I wanted both those in there. Line up. And you're almost done, guys. You're almost done. Finger tight. Finger tight. Alright, now you should have one bolt and one nut left. I've not seen anything in the picture for those. And I'm going to guess that those are going to be extras. Because the last step in the pictures is to put your casters on. So this bolt and nut is going to be extra. We'll just toss it off to the side. You're going to want your wrench for this one. Now these casters are leveling, so there's a nut here where you can push up as you need to level it out. We're just going to put them all down because the casters should all be the same height, which is what you should do anyway, and then just move one of those nuts up as you need to, if you need to. Flip the cart upside down, and they're going to go right in here. There's 8 holes, but you want the hole in the corner, not the other hole. Okay, the hole in the corner is threaded. The other hole is not threaded. And just get those started for now, just so that they're kind of tacked in. So that you can use the provided tool to get them the rest of the way. I don't know, should I have locked those? Would that have made that easier? No. No, it's not going to make that easier. Be careful while you're turning those so that you don't loosen up that other nut. Okay. Now they're all started. Just rotate it, each one of them. You got to kind of grab a hold of the, I mean, you can't just spin. Well, actually, looks like you might be able to. It's actually turning a bit. No, it's not. It's not. You can't just grab that and spin. Nope. You got to grab the piece right underneath the part that spins, or rotates, or turns, or whatever you want to call it. And then rotate that down. Not the nut. The nut's for leveling. Or if you wanted to sit higher, I guess, you could put the nut in for it to sit higher. Alright, I'm just going to finger tighten all of these. And once those are finger tightened, we're going to put the wrench on there and tighten them a bit more where they won't back off. Okay. Oopsie, that one's not on. Now, it was, or it wasn't, rather. There we go. Now that you got your wheels on, she can roll around and we can put stuff in it. But remember, we left those shelves a little loose. You're going to take the smaller end of the provided wrench, put it on the nut, and then take the Phillips end onto the screw for the bolt, and tighten that. It's going to take a bit to get these tightened. Just don't. Because those things are a pain in the butt to hold on to. And there we go. She's together. Everything's tight. Now we got your Amazon Basics charcoal gray utility cart that, well, when I bought it, I knew what I wanted to use it for. And by the time it arrived, a day later, 2 days later, I forgot. So, yeah, I don't remember what I wanted it for. That's how you put it together. Yeah.